I needed to do some testing, so I did a 17% race. Oops, sorry guys. Against the AI at 105, and just kind of put a base setup in. This is night one of my testing, so we're going to see. I think the tryouts start Monday of next week. The difference, night one, night two. Like I said, the AI is at 105 as hard as I can get them. I want to catch a really good draft lap off of them, to be honest. At night one, our fastest lap was, I believe, a 30.4. I know guys that are really fast can hit 30.1 too, but I'm pretty happy. Tires held in very well. Right now we're just kind of riding in the pack. Kind of got in Stuart freezing hard there, but there's only 17 laps in this race. It's just a little testing. NBN's a really good series. All they run is custom setups, so we want to come in prepared. We're on a wheel, so you can see that cockpit view here. I'm not having to work the wheel too much. You kind of sideswipe me there, but the wheel I'm barely having to steer. So the way I got my 4-speed back and everything. Now corner entry, I got it all the way 9 o'clock, but you really got to let it bite in turn one. Let it roll, and look at the speed you carry off. Ross Chastain, I kind of had to get off of him right here. I think I was going to put him in a fence. It's only a 13% race, and trucks, it goes by pretty quick. Let's see. Trucks, I have not ran much. That's why I went ahead and started testing now, because I got about every cup set up for every track. Maybe half Xfinity, but trucks, zero experience. Maybe the 10th time I've drove a truck on this game. Really kind of used my Xfinity and cup setup and just changed a few things. So pretty successful night. I think the fastest lap was a 31.415 or a 30.415. I mean, it's got some get up off the corner. The main thing I'm worried about is tire wear. It's going to be on 3 times wear. So right now we're pretty much going to take this setup, and tonight we started off at a 30.4. We're going to work on it again tomorrow, and until we get the tires perfect. This is for the spring tryouts at NBN. Everybody knows the guys that run at NBN, Keffer, Slade, a lot of big-time esports drivers that are really fast. So this is going to determine if you make, their tryouts, if you make the truck or the Xfinity series, and maybe even a Cup series. So running third right here. That's going to be our number in the tryouts. It's 87. I think there's 17 laps. Let's see. There's 10 to go. Oh my gosh. Let's skip ahead 10 there. Sorry guys. That was my bad. I keep toggling the overlays off. Let's see. We're on lap 2. Let's get back to lap 7 where we was at. We actually have a good truck, man, for the first night of making a setup. No truck experience, alright. By Monday, I want to be trying to hit 30.1s, maybe even some 30 flats. And I think we'll have something for them. A lot of these guys I'm going to be racing against know how to build setups. Some of them don't. Las Vegas is a real fun track though. You pin it to the bottom. You see them white lines? If you can just stay in between them white lines all the way around the track, and you will go fast. Like a few things that I've noticed on the trucks though, you barely get off the gas, you lose so much momentum. You got to keep it wound up. You cannot get off the gas or let off as much as you can in the Cup Series. And I said we're coming to 10 to go. I got cautions on. It's just a 17 lap race. I'm trying to reel in Ross Chastain there in second. His draft is key, even in truck series. I got a pretty good lead over these guys in the second pack. But they're really starting to break the draft on me up there. We're doing everything we can do to keep up with them. And it's just not working at this point. But like I said, our setup's going to get faster. We just night one to get on the M board. Yeah. Really got to work turn one, man. Over here, I barely let off on the throttle. I just burped it. If we get the cambers right to where, I mean, tonight I got it to where it's not burning much tires at all. I think I get some more speed out of it. See, all the way down there painting that white line. And turn 3 and 4. It's just they're starting to walk off from me because they have their little draft. So that's huge. Really cranking it in turn 1. Let's see how many laps we got. We got 6 laps to go. Cranking in turn 3, painting the white line. See, if I'd have been running an on-board view when racing this race, I'd have hit the apron right there because I can't judge. No, I need to be sitting back a little farther from this view right here. But yeah, I'm doing everything I can, man. Just can't catch them. About 4 to go, and I get lucky here in a minute. Hit the apron a little bit there. They're really starting to walk off. But I don't know where. We walk off from the second pack, so we know our setup is decent. It's tough to actually get a 105 speed rating in some of these tracks in the truck series. It's easier to get it in the Cup series than it is in the truck series, which is hard to believe. Let's see, coming to 4 to go, still running third. Fixing to get lucky here in a minute because I think the second pack was catching me. My tires are starting to wear, but I believe we're fixing to have a caution pop out here in just a minute. We're going to have a chance at a green-white checker. We're really smooth though, man. We'll go back on board. Look, I'm not having to really jerk the wheel, and I'm probably down to about 70% tires right now. Cranking it hard, and then just kind of letting it roll. There's the caution that we was looking for. It's going to put us back to a green-white checker. In my gearing, the one thing I did want to, I like restart gears because track position is everything. You can get a really good restart and pass 3 or 4 or 5 people. It's just hard for them to get around you. So this is my gearing for the restarts. And this setup might change to a 3 gear by night 3, like I said. Really get into it good there, 9,000. We're gone, guys. 9,000, 4th gear. Really pleased with my restart for a 4-gear setup. Perfect restart. I mean, we gapped these guys. So right now, I got to find maybe 0.2 of a second, which is not bad. Like I said, I want to thank Slade for giving me the opportunity to come back and run with MBN. Some of the best racing that I've ever been a part of. We're on our white flag lap here, night water testing. Really happy with the truck. You hear the back tires actually squealing a little bit. Not really a bad thing. Loose is fast. So as you can see, I'm not really having to, it's a real steady setup right here. So, like I said, we got to go Las Vegas, Watkins Glen, Michigan, and there's one other track I'm trying, maybe Daytona, but I got to make a setup for all 4 of these tracks. But Las Vegas is the first track that I noticed, and that was the race right there. I think we did all right for night one, man. We got a first place out of it. Only a 102 speed rating. Like I said, that's where I was looking at Smoke Fan stream. He was only getting 104 speed rating. It's really tough to get. Ross Chastain hit a 31.3. That is craziness fast. Let's see what we get. Hey, let's see back. Let's see the results if we can get. Don't say how fast this lap. I'm going to show you all my truck record. This is how much trucks I've actually worked on. When y'all see my speed ratings on the truck compared to Cup, you'll know what I'm saying here. I've honestly barely ran trucks on this game. Okay, one race at Las Vegas and we got one win. But look at trucks here. Let's see. I'll start from the top. Atlanta got a 105 speed rating, and this Atlanta setup might be getting looked at for my Las Vegas setup, but no wins yet. Auto Club just 100. Bristol 103. Canadian Tire 98. 101 at Charlotte. Never ran the Roval. 3 Chicagoland races, 1 Darlington race, 1 Daytona race. Dover, I have ran quite a bit here, 5 times, because I'm really fast at Dover. Eldora, everybody runs Eldora a few times. Homestead, we're 2 for 2 there, I don't know how, but Indy never raced. Iowa 6 times. ISM, the reason why we ran ISM so many times was for the qualifiers for the esports. We actually got we might have to mix in a little bit of our ISM setup and see what we got going there, because it's 104 with our Atlanta. But no, really, our Martinsville is probably our best setup. Looks like Michigan, we already got a decent setup, so that'd be, hopefully Martinsville and Michigan's one of our tracks, but just really don't have a whole lot of. Oh, Watkins Glen. We actually already got a Glen set up, guys, and it's a 104 speed rating, so this is going to be good. They picked some tracks that we're actually good at. Now let me go show you the Cup speed rating at every track. 105 at Atlanta, 105 at Auto Club, 105 at Bristol, Canadian Tire 100. 105 at Charlotte. That was another one of the esports tracks. We ran there quite a bit, 80-something times, 10 wins. Roval, 12 times. I mean, we got a lot of races in Cup, and almost a 105 or a 104 at almost every track. Daytona, 61 times. I mean, every 1 in 5 races I come there, I win 1 in 6. ISM 21 races. There's not many races in trucks. So as you can see, I got 105s and 104s in all Cup. But so even New Hampshire got a 105 speed rating. So and Sonoma. But for most wins we got at super speedways. It seems like we got Talladega. We got 8 wins, and Daytona. I'm sure we got a good 11 wins. Yeah, but. Just kind of giving y'all a show there. Let's go look at the leaderboard just to see what the guys on the line, what they're running at Las Vegas in trucks. We ran a 30. Actually, the leaderboard will tell us what we ran. Just so we're going to know right off the bat how competitive we're going to be with these guys. Let's see, Las Vegas on the daily. We ran a 31.4 in our practice. We'd actually be number 1 on the daily right now. I think we're going to have a pretty good setup. Let's see, how about the weekly? Okay, that would put us... No, yeah. We need to be somewhere more where Deadpool's at, running 31s flats for this NBN race, but...
I am down to a 302 whooper.
A 302, yeah, that's nice. This is going to be the first race, like I said, for the NBN tryout, so this is just kind of a base here. Just going to show everybody the difference between night 1 and...
312, sorry.
312, not bad. No, I actually ran a full 105, and actually, this would be a base for everybody. Can use this base if they want, man. I'll let everyone see the base. This is what I'm going to start off with. And if this helps anybody from MBN that's doing the tryouts that don't know how to build setups, share it. And like I said,
that's Robbie.
Oh, what's that, Robbie? Hopefully you're gonna be running. I don't know if you're gonna be running MBN. Next week they're doing the tryouts, so it's one of the most. They got a lot of pro league guys in their Cup series. I'm trying to get in their Xfinity series, so they're doing tryouts next week. So doing a little testing. It's one of the premier leagues on the game. That right there, guys, if is what I'm using for a base. Like I said, that's probably going to change. The race is going to be on 3 times wear, so the cambers I got to do a little play with, but that'll give everybody something to start off with. Let's see if we go find a decent custom. Let's save our setup before we forget. See if we can find a race somewhere, actually, online that ain't a wreckfest. Now, I'm really looking forward to running with MBN. They're really, like I said, all really fast professional guys, and they all run clean. Clean racing is key. And when you're in league racing, these guys are all pretty plain. Alright, let's see if we can find any decent race that we might be able to get in here. Talladega. Let's see. That's Las Vegas dirt. New Hampshire, all tracks with 40 people. No slots available. That would actually be pretty fun. Here we go, 17-person lobby, all tracks. On slider setups. We'll see what track they go to next. Martinsville actually would have been a good track for me. Haven't been racing as much NASCAR since I've bought Formula One and Wreckfest. So I don't know, man. The physics on them games are so good that I get back to NASCAR, it just don't feel right on the wheel. But got to get some practice in. The more you practice, the better you do. I haven't been practicing as much as I normally do. I should have set up a Las Vegas truck race. I feel like with the right draft partners, I could probably hit a 3 or 2. It's all about the draft there. You gotta have a good draft to draft with. Alright, let's hope they go to a better track. Well, Martinsville would have been a good track for me, but hopefully they don't go to Michigan. Actually, Martinsville is the next track. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll run a 4. No, they're going to Michigan. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll run a 5. It's only a 6-lap race. Tire wear 1 time, so probably could even run a 6. Well, we're gonna be take a 5, be on the safe side. The track I didn't want to start off at in Michigan. It's not one of my better tracks, but we'll be alright. Let's just hope it's a clean lobby. Probably gonna be the last race I do for me. I do got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Unless it's a really good lobby and a good race, we'll stay in on a couple. I just joined the random public lobby. There's 17 people in here, so there's no telling if it's going to be clean. This could be terrible. We'll just have to see here. It's only 6 laps. They're going from track to track to track, so we'll see. I was wondering who Serenity Racing was. Oh, we got a big wreck. Got a Dodge. We dodged it. Dodged another one. That's almost important as being fast on this game, to be honest, is being able to dodge wrecks. Another one forming up here. Just missed it. Another one right there. Just missed that one. Did not miss that one. And that's... Yeah, I'm stuck on my hood. Honestly, guys, that's why I don't run this game much anymore. I get cleaner racing on Wreckfest. I really do. You got this. This is terrible. Like I said, on Wreckfest, you can wreck people if you want, and a lot of guys like me choose not to just because they don't want to get it in return, and you want to keep your car clean. On this game, it's like they just don't care. It's weird. We'll see if we can still get a top 10 out of it, because I'm sure the wrecking's not over. Near miss, slid her in there. See how far ahead they are, 9 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna need a wreck. Majorly tight, having to let out of the throttle a lot. I believe there's an incident ahead because I'm seeing water cars ahead of me. on NASCAR Heat 3, Michigan was probably my favorite track. This game, I haven't learned how to drive it yet.
All right, let's go. White flag.
You gotta be able to rim ride more, and I'm running the bottom too much. We might run one more race. It depends on what track's next, but that was pretty rough, man. Heat 3 Dover for sure. I had more wins at that track than any other track on Heat 3 and Heat 4. It's had quite a few wins at that track on both Heat 3 and Heat 4. I love that track. Just something about that track and the wheel, it just handles so good. I actually almost beat Jake Carew one time there. Almost. Well, 15th place finish, but was not our fault. Hopefully we'll get a cleaner race here. Who's Jake? The guy I can't beat. I've hung with him before, but I don't think I've beat him too many times. So he's hard to beat. Alright, oh, come on, skip Mid-Ohio. Actually, I don't mind the road course because these guys probably ain't that great on road courses. Yeah, we'll go one more in Mid-Ohio. You know, I wish it was Watkins Glen. I like to run ones on road courses myself. We actually ran the 9th fastest lap at Michigan. I actually had a good car last night at Daytona. It's just I got beat up by half the field. So I ended up quitting because it just stinks riding all by yourself at Daytona. I should have hung in there till stage 3 with no cautions on, but we qualified good, qualified in the top 5, and tried to go to went to the outside too soon. And then a guy named Serenity accidentally put me on the wall. It was okay. Oops, no, we don't want to leave. We want to race. Not one of my better road courses, but
all right, be smart out there.
Should be okay.
Green. Ready? The green flag is in the air. Clear left. You're clear all around there. Right side. You got room. You're clear then. Left side. You got room. You're clear.
Everybody overran the corner. I kind of helped give them a push to them, but
careful, still there.
Oh, I knew that was coming. Do not touch the throttle when you're in grass, it'll just send you around.
Stay right, please. Here we go. Right side.
And of course, that guy made me spin out.
Right side. You got room. You're clear there. Left side. You got room. You're clear. Right side. Right side. White flag is in the air. Careful, still there. Left side's clear.
I hate that corner. Maybe a one's not a good axle for this road course. So you get too tight in that corner and get on two wheels. Yeah, that's kind of catchy. I kind of like that. Mine's
You got room. You're clear there. All right, that's okay. We can't win them all.
Oh gosh, that was terrible. That right there is a good reason to end the broadcast, guys. I gotta get to work in the morning, but y'all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in, man.